How are you feeling today? I have the feeling that we're just a few weeks away from an official PlayStation 5 announcement. We're gonna get the price, we're gonna get the specs. We know it's gonna have some of the most updated technology in it and it's gonna be blazing fast, but how does that stack up against the Xbox and a PC, for example? There's a whole bunch of rumors circulating around that the Xbox is gonna be more powerful than the PlayStation. Doubt it. Sony doesn't want to release a price yet on the console until Xbox announces something, and now Xbox doesn't want to announce a price until Sony announces something. It's just like, come on, what is this cat and mouse game? But regardless, guys, I am super excited about these new consoles. I'll be doing a ton of videos on them on my channel, and when I get my hands on them, you best believe there's gonna be a whole bunch of content around these bad boys. Mainly the PlayStation 5 first, but down the road I'll definitely want to pick up an Xbox Series X just to try the thing out and do a bunch of videos on it as well. So what brings me today to make this video on the PlayStation 5? Well, using the PlayStation 4 for a long time, using a bunch of its features related to content creation and showing you guys tutorials on them, I've kind of come up with a list here of the top features that I want in the PlayStation 5 that are going to be the best for content creators. I'm mainly talking to the people here who only have a PlayStation to record gameplay, edit gameplay, live stream, make thumbnails, upload them to YouTube. Those are the people I'm talking to. You might have a phone, but that only goes but so far. Most people who are more advanced when it comes to making videos and live streaming, they do have a computer, but I understand not everybody can afford one. They want to be able to upload content for themselves, and they don't have the means to a computer. Number one, we're going to start off easy here, and it's being able to share photos and videos easily. Not just via USB, because to get those files onto the flash drive, you usually need a computer. I'm talking about a cloud service, Sony cloud service capability. I think you guys had something for cameras, but nobody was really using that. It's not highly utilized. Have a cloud storage like Google Drive so we can easily share content between our phone, our computer, our PlayStation. The fact that that doesn't exist already just feels so archaic. We have to go through such tedious methods on the PlayStation 4 to get photos and video clips off of our console, let alone trying to get them to the console. That's just a whole nother thing. So please, Sony, make a cloud application or allow us to download a Dropbox or Google Drive app onto the PlayStation so we can share files between our phone, computer, and the console. The second feature I have here on my wish list is to have audio go over HDMI at all times. Right now, we have to use the chat link cable from Elgato if we want to record that gameplay audio and chat audio onto our computers, or if we're trying to make a gameplay essentially. If you don't have that chat link cable and you plug in your headphones into this headphone jack on your controller, you're not gonna get any audio recorded to your gameplay recording on your computer. The Xbox One did this feature right. Just have the audio going through the HDMI so it can be recorded regardless of if we have headphones plugged into the controller or if we're using Bluetooth headphones. The third item on my wish list here is an improved PlayStation editor. Right now we have the Share Factory application, which most of you guys know about, and it does the job. It's not too bad, but I want it to be better. One of my biggest complaints here is that if I'm trying to move a high quality face cam file, let's say from a camera or from my phone, and I try to import it into Share Factory, I have to first have the files on my flash drive to be in a certain directory path so that it can read where the videos are, where the photos are, where the music is. How come it just can't scan the flash drive and see what I have on it and what I want to select from? The next thing here is, even if I have that file in the correct folder, is that I won't even be able to import it because the file quality is just too high. I'll have to put it back on the computer, downgrade the quality, and then put it back over to the flash drive and then back to Share Factory so it can import the file. Why can't we edit in something higher than 720p? It's 2020, man! While I was editing this video, I realized I should have mentioned that the PlayStation 4 Pro can record and edit at 1080p at 30 frames per second. In the Share Factory application, you can also edit in 1080p at 30 frames per second and upload to YouTube in that same quality. But I've seen clips of the quality of the 720p and the 1080p exports from PlayStation looking very similar. Not much improvements, and that needs to change. Come on, PlayStation, make it sharper, make it clearer, make it better. And that goes for the live streams too. Lab tap it with the rabbit. Woo! The fourth feature I have on my wish list here, and I think this would apply to all customers that want to buy this console, but having a smooth transition over from the PlayStation 4 to the PlayStation 5. Obviously, when I figure this out, I will show you guys on this channel, so make sure you subscribe so I can show you how to do that when you're ready to upgrade to the PlayStation 5. But I'm hoping that they have some easy way to do that, either plugging a cable in from one console to the other, or hey, get a cloud application, upload all of your saved game data to the cloud, so that way, if you are a content creator, you can just keep going with what you've been doing off your PS4 and continue on the PS5. The fifth feature I have on my wish list is to kill the capture card. They have the technology, they could do it if they want it, but all they have to do here is first off make a good screen recorder. The screen recorder on the PlayStation 4 isn't bad, but I don't have the option to adjust the quality. And when I took it to my computer, I couldn't get it over 720p quality-wise, so I'm hoping that on the PlayStation 5, they have that bad boy at least up to 1080p 60. Please, that would be awesome. And give us the option what quality we want our screen recordings on the PlayStation to be based off of how much storage we might have to utilize. I know there are rumors about the controller having maybe a graphic display at the front here. So if that's the case, maybe we'll have the option to pause a recording. I know people have asked me about that, if there's a way to do that on the PlayStation 4. Currently there isn't. You can just stop the gameplay, which ends the recording. But if we have some customizable features for our recordings on the screen of the controller, that would be pretty sick. Also, when it comes to face cams, can we use any old webcam? Why do we have to use a PlayStation webcam? Like, really? You're gonna gatekeep us like that, Sony? Really? Can you not for the PlayStation 5? My last point here, and if this came true, this would really nail the coffin for capture cards, but what if there was a way you could use a USB 3 cable or a USB-C cable from your PlayStation to your computer, and you're able to somehow stream that game content from your computer? You see your gameplay show up in OBS, for example. That would be insane. You wouldn't need to use Elgato anymore, AverMedia, EasyCap, whatever you're using. You would just connect a USB cable. Boom, there you go. You can have all those customizable features in OBS, and it'll look like a good quality stream without the need for the capture card and all the accessories that come with that. I feel like that's a pipe dream, but oh my god, if that could happen. The sixth feature I have on my PlayStation 5 wish list for content creators is to be able to remote play from anywhere, not just on your home network. I'm saying you could be across the world and be able to connect to your PlayStation, somehow remote in. How will that work even better? A cloud application. The gameplay you record, let's say 1,000 miles away, you could upload to a cloud application remotely and then be able to pull it down on your phone, your computer. That would be awesome. Well, those are my top features that I wish that the PlayStation 5 has for content creators. If you think I forgot anything or you have your own idea that should be added, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Subscribe to the channel, like this video up. I'll be doing a ton of PlayStation 5 videos coming in the future, especially when we have more credible news and reports that are out there from Microsoft and Sony themselves, not all these floating rumors, because rumors can change. People can create these fake stories and hype just to stir the pot. I just want to work with something that's real. Definitely a lot of cool stuff coming down the pipe, so you want to stay tuned. That's going to do it for the video, guys. I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.